It is a new day.
This is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I will say of the Lord, He is our refuge and our strong tower. In Him do we put our trust. We welcome you this morning. Let's lift our hands and give praises and glory to God.
Let me lose myself and find it, Lord, in thee. Oh, may yourself be slain. May yourself be slain, my friend. See, only thee. And so it caused me grief and pain, my Lord, my Lord. Though it caused me, come on, grief and pain.
Morning to you, my inspiration family. Do you know that you are going to come upon times when you really feel like you can't be bothered? You're going to come upon times when you feel frustrated. You're going to come upon times when you feel discouraged. You're going to come upon times when you feel used. You're going to come upon times when you feel abused. You're going to come upon times when you feel like you're at the end of your rope. But I want to challenge you this morning, no matter what you are going through, remember that God will take care of you. God will take care of you. Through the sunshine, through the rain, through the storm, through the snow, through the sleet, whatever you are going through, He will never leave you nor forsake you. When you are going through your challenges, you are going to feel tempted to ask God many questions. But I challenge you this morning, never be upset with God. Remember that nothing bad comes from God. Temptation and hurt and sickness and pain comes from the devil. Will God allow it sometimes? Yes, He will. Sometimes He will allow it, but He will not give you more than you can bear. I want to also challenge your mind this morning. Sometimes you are praying for a particular thing and you do not get it the way you expect it, but the all-knowing, omniscient God will do what is best for you. As we talk about praying for a particular thing, sometimes, for example, you may be praying about a particular sickness or illness that you are experiencing or that somebody else is experiencing. And I'm going to tell you something that is unusual this morning. Sometimes the healing comes miraculously. Sometimes the healing is gradual. Sometimes the healing is immediate. But there are times when God will use different channels and different persons to contribute to your healing. Let's talk about the doctor. God can heal you through the doctor. I also want to tell you that sometimes we have loved ones that are suffering in pain. Sometimes we have loved ones that are just agonizing because of the impact of sickness on their body. And there are times when God will take them home because He realizes that they are suffering terribly. Us being human, we want them where we are. And in a way that is a bit selfish, because even as they are going through pain and suffering and they are ready to meet their Maker, sometimes we would want them to hold on a little bit longer. But holding on may mean that they are going to be suffering for a longer time in pain. So we have to get to that point in our relationship with God where we learn to just let go and let God, where we learn to say, let your will be done, mighty God, on earth as it is in heaven. The Our Father prayer contains that particular sentence, thy will be done. What does thy will be done mean? It means that we are ready to yield our will. We are ready to yield our desires. We are ready to yield our plans to God's will. And if we really get to that point where we are ready to surrender and willing to surrender to His will, to allow His will to be done in our lives on earth as it is in heaven, then and only then will we be truly in God's blueprint. So today I want to encourage you to surrender your will to God. Yes, you're human and you're going to feel discouraged and you're going to feel like you are at the end of your rope. But when you begin to surrender everything to God, then you will have peace in the midst of the storm. You will have joy when all hell is breaking loose. You will have a song in the midnight hour, and you will have the assurance that God is with you and He will never leave you nor forsake you. I wish you a beautiful Saturday. As we go into the weekend with this mindset and ask God to help you to get to that place where you can let go and let God. God bless you.
Somebody help me sing it tonight. Let me lose myself and find it, Lord, in Thee. Oh, may yourself be slain. May yourself be slain, my friend. See, Lord, and so it caused me grief and pain, my Lord, my Lord. Though it caused me, come on, grief and pain, I will find my life again. If I lose myself, I'll find it, Lord, indeed. Do I have a witness tonight?
You know, my friends, it's always a pleasure to have you with us. We look forward to having you again tomorrow. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. We want to make sure that we have as many persons as possible getting these messages. Have a beautiful day.